it's Tenikca with Hits with the Misses. We are talking home education, lactation, and everything about mom life and mama musings. So we are doing more organization today. I just finished a video about how I am switching out our learning bins and what they are, and I will link that video below. So we are using another Latchmate bin for something else called, what I am calling a literacy bin. So if you are a mom at all, you're probably in a mom Facebook group. If you are a homeschool mom, you are probably in a homeschool moms Facebook group. If you use a specific curriculum or are part of a specific group, you're part of that specialized Facebook group. Well, in one of those groups that I am in, they have these things called spelling bins. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about? And y'all, I was legit amazed, not only at how these moms came up with this and or how they spent so little to put this amazingness together, but also because this is not something that is available, or definitely wasn't to me, or that I know of from my friends who have children in traditional school. And I just think this is so amazing. So I am calling it a literacy bin because just in this coming year, we will start, I don't even really want to say formal, maybe a more structured spelling, if you will. I said when I did the video about what we're using for language arts and how we're using it, we are taking it super, super slow. And while James is very interested and he will sound out words now and try to spell them or ask me, how do you spell this, mommy? That type of thing. As far as formal goes, we are. And also I know fine motor wise, his writing is a little behind. And so one of the great things about homeschooling is part of the reason why I homeschool is so I can take his strengths and continue to nurture them and spur them on and move him further ahead in those areas. So while he is really enjoying reading and finding new words and understanding these new sounds and, just growing and developing that way, I am not going to deter him with the loss of confidence because he can't write down all of the letters and these words and all of that stuff, and tests. I don't know, he's 4. That just seems a little ridiculous. And also, I enjoy fun learning. I would much rather my kid stamp out the word cup in Play-Doh letters and instead of writing it down. I will take a picture of that and put that in our portfolio before I would hole punch a piece of paper and put it in there. I know I'm gonna have to later. Play-Doh won't work in the 8th grade, but it can now. Anyway, so the literacy bin. I use another Latchmate bin, and let's just show you what I have in there. And these are things that I will use for both kids. I will do my best to go fast and go quick and give you examples of how I use it for each child, but I'm gonna try. And if not, again, questions, I answer them. Comment, DM me, all that stuff. I'll answer it. So let's get started. I've got, so these are from K Primer. They're the letters of the vowels, and James cut them out. Now they tell you in the instructions, please, you can dispose of them when they're done. I never have. And this was the last one he did, and it was in his learning bin, and I was like, ooh, we could use those again. We can match with them. Jude hears James say them out loud a lot, kind of like a chant, and so he will say them too. So I was like, Jude can use these. He can match letters to them. So we are repurposing them in our literacy bin. I also have scrap paper in different colors from things that I printed and just had to cut off. I didn't want to waste the paper, and you'll see why in a little bit. So I put that in here. If James wants to write, he can, but we've got other things that we can use this for. And I'm just going through the bin, and all the things I'm going to show you now are at the top in the divided section, which you will see either in the other video I posted, link below, or the Latchmate bin, link below. Okay, so I have these Legos as well, and they are a little small. We are just gonna see how this goes. I might have to get the Duplo size out. I just wanted it something different from like the blocks, the Legos that they play with, if you will. I wanted it to be able to separate. And if you look at the video for what we are doing for Jude next year, part of his, letters and literacy or whatever is that you can build a letter with Legos. So that is what those are for. Wiggy sticks. These, oh gosh, I'm sorry I didn't tell y'all all this term. So the paper was scraps. These wiki sticks came in a huge pack. Like, there's so many of these things in there, from Target, Dollar Spot, Dollar Tree, also Dollar Tree. And I'm sorry, these are letter beads. They're also in different colors, but they are pretty tiny. And our OT, I'm going to use pipe cleaners. And our OT thought that would be really good for James' fine motor-wise. But he can also, like, find the letter, spell out the word, sound things out, things like that with those, okay? So I also got, oh goodness, I can't get it out here. I'll just get a few, sorry. These Play-Doh stamp letters. I will do my best to remember to link these below too. Yeah, I got these from my Walmart grocery pickup order. They were in between $6 and $7. Maybe it was either like $6.42, $6.72, something like that. But they came with letters and numbers. So the numbers are in our math manipulative spin. But I got these letters, and it also came with 6 or 8. I can't remember, y'all. I'm sorry. 6 or 8 of the smaller Play-Dohs. So I have 4 of these Play-Dohs in here. And then I have these magnetic letters. I don't know if they're small and thin. These were a hand-me-down years ago. Like, it was a teacher, like, getting rid of stuff. And I went through the bins, found these, nabbed them. I don't even know if these have all the letters, if I'm being honest. Now, we do have like an official set, if you will, from Lakeshore Learning, where like the vowels are different colors. It's uppercase and lowercase. And we will use those like at our stand-up whiteboard and things like that. I'm not putting that in here. So these were a hand-me-down. And then that was all in the top part of the bin. So, in the bottom, y'all ready? So, to go with the Lego plates here, I have these, what do they say? Base plate, okay? One for each kid. I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. But these are also from the Dollar Tree. Like, not Family Dollar, not a Dollar General, Dollar Store, where stuff is different prices. When I say Dollar Tree, everything is $1. Okay. So I also have these sight work cards, or cards that I just practiced with James. I'm going to start with these instead of like the actual spelling words in the Getting Beautiful. So if we do this sometime over the summer or whatever, I'm going to start with these so he can like get the concept and build his confidence and skills that way. I also have, sorry y'all, so those magnetic letters I showed you, that was a hand-me-down. It goes with this. So it's like a little magnetic board. And the reason I like this is because if we go out of town, or I might try like schooling at the library or something. I saw it, a lot of people enjoyed it, or like schooling at the park or something. I don't know. We'll see. This is very easy for me to take along. It's easier to throw in something than like a cookie sheet or something like that. So I kept that. I have this dry erase board, also from the Dollar Tree. So if James wants to try writing on this dry erase board, totally fine with it. I'm okay. But I have a pointer that I got from the Target Dollar Spot for like 20 cents or something. It was like super clearance or whatever. But he can point to the letters. the sound, not the word. So we have that. Also, we have the chalkboards. Now, each boys have one in their learning bin, and that is for like their handwriting practice. I am keeping this in the learning bin, the literacy bin. One, because it was $1, but also just to kind of like keep track of things. Like when I'm in the zone and in schooling, and it's a lot, especially with more than one child and keeping them on task and children who learn differently. Just having this right here, that's the way we need to roll. So, oh gosh, sorry, let me open these. I also ordered these. This and what else I'm about to show you are probably the most expensive things I got, but I got them because of how long they will last and how my children learn, and like the inputs that they need and trainings that they need. And I try to combine as much as possible. So if I can do like fine motor, attention to task, and vestibular input at the same time, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I got these. These are like super small. I'm so sorry if y'all can't see them. And I haven't opened them yet, but they are alpha briks. I also got these from Amazon. They do sell them at on Walmart online as well. So he can use these for letter recognition, letter sound. That's probably how I'm going to start them off, and then develop into sounding out words, spelling words, practicing like I don't want to say copy work because it's an actual term with an actual definition, but like if we were practicing and he could see the word and find the letters and put the words on the base plate that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then this was the next thing. We got these from Michael's. These are alpha bean bags, okay? Now, my children who have a lot of sensory needs, these bean bags will be great. They can, we can use, so this is the letter A, it's a vowel. They can use these to try to like something that starts with the letter A. We can honestly just like use these, and he can move them up and down, so he's getting like a fidget manipulative, if you will, and we can just go through all the words that he can think of that starts with the letter A, and we can make it a game, and I can time it. Then we can, and it's like capital on one side, lowercase on the other, okay? And so I have those in here. I got these from Michael's, and I got them from Michael's online. You were able to use your 40% off coupon though. Again, there's a lot of links here. I will try to post them all below. So the next thing we got was this word building flip book. And if you are familiar with the Good and Beautiful pre-K curriculum at all, they have these letter flip books in there. And so it's like, 8 through G, I think, and you flip, so you find the A, then you flip to the next column, you find the lowercase a, and in the third column, you find the word that starts with the letter A, right? James loved those. Like, he would get such a kick out of them and ask to do them, like, even if it technically wasn't, what we were doing today or whatever. So when I was going through the Amazon box when we got this delivered, and this was also very, very inexpensive. I was going through the Amazon box when we got it. He was just like, "What is this? Oh, it's letters. Oh, I can make words with all of these letters." So didn't have to explain that to him. But so as you can see, there are 6 of these. So you can get a pretty long word, especially for like my emerging reader who we're doing like just CVC, maybe a CVCE later in the year. But they are also all lowercase. So I really liked it a lot. A lot of things that I have found, a lot comes in all uppercase and capital letters. And I wanted a pretty good variation, but I knew because I wanted this for both kids, I would need uppercase and lowercase. Like that's necessary. But I wanted something that was specific, all lowercase letters, because a lot of things we have that practice those CVC words or like the spelling words are lowercase. So anyway, got that. We also have these letter stamps, which are cute. Now, is this something that I really want to do? No. Is this something that the children will love? Yes. And since my goal is to teach my children to love learning, figured I might get on that bandwagon too and try out some things I don't love, like this. So, got a stamp pad on sale at Michael's. We got stamp letters. So we're also going to use these in James's like summer curriculum. He has this like stamp the missing letter thing, so we use that for these. But I also those scraps of paper, he can use this on there too. We have letter stickers and numbers, I guess, from the Dollar Tree. And then, y'all, we have these that I made. Funny story about these. So I was in the Dollar Tree, and I don't know about y'all, but like maybe I will start a challenge. I can never stick to budget in the Dollar Tree. Like I will go in there with an actual list. I only need these things, and $10 later, I don't. Anyway, I go in there, and out of habit, I just go down, the teacher school supplies aisle. I see these clipboards, and I say, oh, I actually wanted those for nature study. Grab 2 clipboards. They were just like a little too tall for the backpacks that I got them that are so on my social media, also linked below. So I was just like, oh, it's from the Dollar Tree. I'll just cut it. Mind you, people, like, I don't own a saw. I think all the time, maybe I should buy one because I do a lot of DIY projects, and going to Home Depot and either having the men there being oddly impressed because, oh my gosh, you're doing this and you know how to do that, or highly concerned because, are you sure you know what you're doing? And I was just like, I'm going to try to cut this by myself. I mean, this is a Dollar Tree. Can't be that much. It's not even real wood. We can work it out. We did. It was very unsafe. I do not recommend it. Do not do it. Anyway, once I cut the clipboards to fit in their bag, there were these left. And y'all know, I'm not about that waste life. We don't do that. So I was just like, oh, because we have a Montessori movable alphabet too. And I was just like, we'll put those right on here. So that is all that's in our literacy bin. Oh, and I'm getting larger letters for larger letter blocks for Jude, for like his fine motor goals and stuff like that. That's said another video. I have 2 special needs kids. We got things to work on. So that is in our literacy bin. I hope you're going to have a blast with this for years to come and just grow, add stuff, remove stuff, all that jazz. And again, like, I've seen moms get literally everything from the Dollar Tree. Their kids may have been older or just like more advanced in other ways. I mean, they did fun stuff like gel pens and scented markers and this, took a $20 bill to the Dollar Tree and just hauled it up. But this is what I know will work for us and will work for both kids and sustain them for multiple levels. Like, that was my thing. I didn't want to buy something for like 6 months, even if it did cost just $1. So I wanted something to last for quite a bit. So that is our learning bin materials. Have any questions? Comment below. DM if you liked what you saw, want to see more of it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.